guys have each had a little bit of instruction out here today on your long irons. What I'd like to, if you guys want to hit like one more, I want to talk to you about practice routines, ways to make practice fun, stuff like that. It's important to not just come out and start beating balls like rapid fire. You're just shutting off your brain and hitting balls. That's not really simulating what a round of golf is like on the golf course. Now, there are sometimes, like with each of you, where I've given, like, we do a specific drill, then you kind of just want to lock your brain into that specific drill and work on it. But for general purposes, when you're talking about practice routines, one thing to try and do is to make it competitive with yourself. And I mean, like, seriously competitive. Like, take it serious. Like, it's an actual round of golf. You can imagine your friends are standing around you and the pressure's on. And give yourself, like, 5 shots, and you're aiming for a certain flag or a tree or a hill on the golf course or anything like that. And see how many times you can get it close to that object in 5 swings. And then after 5, change it up. Go to something else. Don't just stick with the same routine over and over. Another good thing to do in practice, and I was talking to Nick about this earlier, is to make your practice realistic. You know, sometimes when you're out here and you're hitting on grass, you pull the ball in, you set it up on a nice piece of grass, you hit, and it's like flush. And then what happens on the 17th hole of a big golf tournament? You hit the ball and it rolls and it lands into a divot, or somebody else didn't seed, or something like that. So make it hard on yourself, especially when you're practicing. So take your ball, put it in a divot, take your wedge, and try to just really hit down on it and get out of that divot and see how the ball reacts. You know, the best thing about the practice tee is you can simulate all of these kind of circumstances. And then that way, when you get on the golf course, you won't be surprised. You notice, like, guys on tour, they land in a divot, and then they step right up to it and hit it almost like it's sitting perfectly in a fairway. It's because they practiced that shot on the practice range. So that's something to definitely consider. I do it all the time when I practice. And then also, if you're out practicing with a bunch of friends, like that, this goes along with the making it competitive. Each of you take one shot, and take your drivers and don't just hit it right down the middle of the fairway. Say, like, if there's nets along the side, say, okay, I want this ball to land as close to the edging of the netting as I can. Try to make it land like right here, stuff like that, and then take turns. So simulating a real round of golf. Hit one shot, take a step back. It's something that I don't know if Barry, I know you've heard of Tom Lehman and maybe Annika, but he was famous for this. He was a Ryder Cup player. He was a big-time PGA Tour player. He was known for hitting 10 balls on the range, and it would take him 45 minutes to hit 10 balls. Because he hits a shot, he goes back, he talks to his caddy about what he just did. He thinks about it, like, inside his mind. He's rehearsing what he just went through. He's thinking it through like a real round of golf. So that's important to remember, we're not just out here beating balls trying to break a sweat. We're actually trying to improve our games, and that's a really good place to start, is doing something like that. So you guys, didn't mean to, I guess I kind of stopped everyone from hitting, but I just wanted to talk about it. So go ahead and hit a few more. I'm going to talk to Barry real quick about something while you guys keep hitting.